Welcome! ThingsBoard Cloud is a powerful Internet of Things IoT platform designed for collecting, processing, visualizing data, and managing connected devices. It is a fully managed, scalable, and fault-tolerant cloud-based edition of ThingsBoard Professional Edition, enabling users to take advantage of its capabilities without the need to configure, maintain, or support their own servers. ThingsBoard handles all tasks related to administration, backup, scaling, and updates, ensuring the reliability and availability of your data. In addition, ThingsBoard Cloud supports white labeling, allowing you to customize the platform interface with your own logo, color palette, custom navigation menu, and even domain name. This helps highlight your brand identity and build greater trust with your customers. In this video, we will add and connect a temperature monitoring device to the platform, create a dashboard for convenient data visualization, configure an automatic alarm that triggers when a defined temperature threshold is exceeded. Share this dashboard with a customer. Let's get started. Environment setup. To get started with ThingsBoard Cloud, go to the official ThingsBoard website and click Try It Now. The ThingsBoard cluster stores your data in Europe or the US, depending on your selected region, in accordance with local data protection laws. Choose your region, then sign up or log in using your Google, Facebook, GitHub, or Apple account. Accept the ThingsBoard privacy policy and terms of use. That's it. Welcome to ThingsBoard Cloud. You now have 30 days of free access to the platform. Creating a device. In ThingsBoard, a device is a fundamental IoT element that generates telemetry data and sends it to the platform, as well as responds to remote procedure call, RPC commands. Let's add a device to ThingsBoard. In the side menu, go to Entities, Devices. In the top right corner, click the plus button and select Add New Device. Name the device Thermometer. Leave the default device profile and click Add. Congratulations, you've added your first device. A window will open where you can test the device's connectivity to the ThingsBoard platform. ThingsBoard supports several protocols for connecting devices. For more information, refer to the article linked in the video description. Choose one of the available transport protocols. For this example, I'll use the HTTP protocol. If needed, install the required client tools and copy the provided command. Open your terminal and run the copied command. Great! We're already receiving the first data in ThingsBoard. This action we just performed simulates how a real device would send data to ThingsBoard. However, for the purposes of this tutorial, we need to set up a continuous stream of data. Let's create a data generator that will send data on behalf of the device using the rule engine. Data emulation via rule engine. Go to the rule chain section. Ideally, we would create a new rule chain, but to keep things simple for this tutorial, we'll use the root rule chain. Open it. Add a new node of type generator. Name it Temperature Generator. Set the data generation interval to 60 seconds and the message limit to 500. Specify our device, Thermometer, as the data source. Enter the function to generate random temperature values, then click Add. You can find the link to this function in the video description below. Link this node to the device profile node so that messages are passed through a message type switch node, which filters messages by type and forwards them to the node that saves time series data in the database. Now go back to your device details, and you should see temperature data updating every 60 seconds. This means our data simulation is working, and we're ready to move on to visualizing the data in a dashboard. Creating a dashboard. In ThingsBoard, a dashboard is a key tool for visualizing, monitoring, and managing IoT data in real time. A dashboard consists of widgets that display telemetry, events, statuses, or allow you to control devices. ThingsBoard offers ready-made solution templates that will help you quickly create specialized dashboards tailored to your business requirements. Now that we have a device sending data, let's visualize this data using a dashboard. This will allow us to conveniently monitor telemetry changes in real time and analyze historical data. In the side panel, navigate to the Dashboards page, click the plus button in the top right corner, and select Create New Dashboard. Give your dashboard a name, for example, Indoor Temperature. In ThingsBoard PE, dashboards can be organized into groups. Let's create a group called Indoor Environment Dashboards and immediately add our dashboard to it. Click Add. After the dashboard is created, it will open automatically, and you can add widgets right away. ThingsBoard offers many widget bundles for visualizing different types of data received from devices, remote device control, SCADA widgets, alarm management, and static custom HTML content. Add card widget. First, we'll add a widget to display the current indoor temperature from the Indoor Environment widget bundle. Select our device as the data source. The telemetry key temperature is already set. No need to change anything. Scroll down a bit and open the icon color settings to configure color changes based on the temperature value. This will help users visually assess temperature levels more easily. Set the value ranges and their corresponding colors, then click Apply. Also, define color ranges for the temperature value display. Click Add to finish adding the widget. Resize the widget by dragging its bottom right corner. The first widget is now added. Add a chart widget. The next widget will be a chart showing the historical temperature data. Choose the line chart widget from the Charts widget bundle using the same data source, the thermometer device. Use the dashboard time window. Set the Y-axis label. And change the widget title to Temperature History. Click Add. Place the line chart widget to the right of the card widget and adjust its size. By default, the time window is set to display data for the last minute, and the device sends data once per minute. As a result, the chart widget doesn't show any graph. Let's update the time window settings to display data for the last hour. Also, disable aggregation to display raw data. Add an alarms table widget. The final widget we'll add in this tutorial is the alarms table widget, which will display any active alarms. Switch to using the dashboard time window for this widget as well. Select our device as the data source and configure the widget to display only active alarms by enabling the corresponding option. Click Add. Lastly, let's configure the dashboard so that the widgets automatically fill the layout height. Go to the Layout settings. Enable the Autofill Layout Height option. Save changes. At this point, all the necessary widgets for indoor temperature monitoring have been added. Click Save to save the dashboard. Our next step is to define a rule that will automatically create an alarm if the temperature exceeds the threshold value. Alarm rule configuration. An alarm is a notification that is triggered when a predefined condition is met. For example, a threshold is exceeded, or unexpected behavior is detected in your devices, assets, or systems. Understanding and effectively using alarms is key to maintaining the health, performance, and safety of your IoT infrastructure. The simplest way to configure an alarm rule is by defining it directly in the device profile. Our device, thermometer, uses the default device profile, so we'll add the alarm rule there. Go to the Device Profiles page and select the default profile. Open the Alarm Rules tab and switch to Edit mode. Click Add Alarm Rule, set the type to High Temperature, leave Severity as Critical, and click the plus icon to add the alarm condition. Now, click Add Key Filter, enter the time series key temperature, and set the condition to greater than 30 degrees Celsius. Click Add. The alarm triggering rule is now created. Let's also add a condition for auto-clearing the alarm when the temperature drops below 25 degrees Celsius. Click Add Clear Condition. Add the filter with the same time series key temperature, but this time use the condition less than 25 degrees Celsius. Click Add, then apply the changes. Now, whenever the temperature exceeds 30 degrees Celsius, an alarm will be triggered automatically. If the temperature then drops below 25 degrees Celsius, the alarm will be cleared automatically. Let's go ahead and test this setup. Alarm testing. Let's return to our dashboard. To improve the visibility of the threshold exceedance, let's add a Y-axis threshold line to the line chart widget at 30 degrees Celsius. Save the changes. Next, open your terminal and send new telemetry data to ThingsBoard with a temperature value above 30 degrees Celsius, for example, 32 degrees Celsius. As you can see, a high temperature alarm is now displayed in the Temperature Alarms widget. You'll also receive a corresponding message in the ThingsBoard Notification Center, a powerful tool for creating, managing, and automating notifications across the platform. It supports multiple delivery channels, including the web UI, email, mobile apps, SMS, as well as integration with Slack and Microsoft Teams. Now, send a new temperature value below 25 degrees Celsius to clear the alarm. A notification about the cleared alarm will also appear in the Notification Center. Share the dashboard and device data with a customer. One of the key features of ThingsBoard is the ability to share dashboards with customers while maintaining strict access control, ensuring that each customer can only view their own data and cannot access information that belongs to others. There are two ways a tenant administrator can grant a customer access to a specific entity, e.g., device, dashboard, asset, etc. Change the entity owner. Assigns ownership of the entity to the customer. In this case, only that customer will have access to the entity and its data. Share the entity with the customer. Allows multiple customers to access the same dashboard or entity, which is useful for collaborative scenarios. Now it's time to create a customer and customer user, and grant them access to the dashboard and device data. Creating a customer. Go to the Customer section, click the plus button, enter the customer name, for example, Customer A, and optionally fill in additional details. Click Add to create the customer. Change device owner. We'll now assign ownership of the device to Customer A. Go to the Devices page and click on your device to open its details. Click the Manage Owner and Groups button. In the Owner field, enter the name of the customer, e.g., Customer A, and click Update. As a tenant administrator, you can always reassign the device to another customer or take the device back under your own ownership. Use the Include Customer Entities option to show or hide entities owned by customers. To verify that the device has been assigned to your customer, go to the Customers page, click the Manage Customer Devices icon in the row for Customer A. You should now see the thermometer device listed under Customer A's devices. Share dashboard with the customer. Let's share our dashboard with Customer A. Open the Dashboards page and switch to the Groups tab. Find the Indoor Environment Dashboards group that contains the Indoor Temperature dashboard, then click Share. Select Customer A, set the access level to Read, and click Share. That's it. Customer A can now view the dashboard. Create a customer user. Now let's create a customer user account with read-only access to both the dashboard and the device data. Go to the Customer section, open the Manage Customer Users tab for Customer A, then switch to the Groups tab and open the Customer Users group. All users in this group have read-only permissions by default. ThingsBoard provides a flexible role-based access control RBAC system that allows you to clearly define user permissions, ensuring both security and easy administration. Click the plus icon in the top right corner, enter the user's email address and personal details, then click Add. Once the user is created, copy the account activation link. This link should be sent to the user so they can activate their account. In this case, we'll use the link ourselves to test what the dashboard looks like from the customer's point of view. Let's also make a few changes in the user settings so that, upon login, the user is immediately taken to our dashboard in full screen mode. Activate the customer user. Open a new browser window in private or incognito mode. Paste the activation link into the address bar and press Enter. Create a password by entering it twice, then click Create Password. The ThingsBoard interface will open and everything will match our configuration. The dashboard appears in full screen mode, showing real-time temperature data from the device. The user can also view active alarms, but cannot acknowledge or clear them, since we didn't grant those permissions. They also can't edit the dashboard. This ensures a clean and secure read-only experience for the customer. ThingsBoard is a flexible and scalable platform packed with powerful features. Explore, experiment, and build your own IoT solutions. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. See you in the next video.